Hi, MJ.
Hello.
And welcome, all of you, to finally, where have we been? A new Q&A video with Sean Phillips and MJ Kelly. MJ doesn't like to say his name all the time, so I say it. Don't worry about it. Don't ask the questions of why. Right? And I think there's a little bit too much of me. Does that look good?
It's better.
Yeah. So now we're here to do the Q&A questions video. So would you like to begin?
Me? Okay.
I'm waiting for you to be ready, because, you know, this is going to take a long time. And
I'm fine.
okay, cool.
We can do it.
All right, I'm not going to be a turd bird.
Well, I appreciate that.
This first question is from DA9ELSOLUM. I couldn't pronounce his name for the life of me, so I just spelled it out.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah. Hey, Shawn and MJ.
Hey.
I'm Daniel.
Hello, Daniel.
Hello. Got some questions. How old are both of you? And your brother, Dweebs?
We kind of already answered that before, but we'll answer it again.
Well, as you can see, me and MJ are drinking a substance called beer. Now, how old do you have to be to drink beer?
Well, let's just pull a Superman and say we're both over 21.
Yes. Well, let's not pull Superman. Let's just tell him how old we are. We're 22 years old.
I pulled a Superman. You came out and admitted it.
Yeah, well, we're both 22 years old, and in fact, on the 23rd of this September, I'm going to be 23. So if any of you would like to buy me a birthday present or send me a gift...
On the 23rd, you'll be 23.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
As Shane Jensen said, it's going to be a Hawaiian birthday.
Why is it Hawaiian?
Shane Jensen said that, okay? Don't worry about it. It's because it's what... Your birthday, you turn the same age as the day.
Oh.
Do you get what I'm saying?
So then, my Hawaiian birthday's a ways off then. Well, anyway, he always loves pimping out his birthday, doesn't he?
Yeah, I do.
Unlike me, I'm humble. I don't want anyone to know when mine
and
is.
And Dweebo, yes, Dweebo is my brother, of course, and he's 16 years old, and he just went into the 11th grade.
Good for him. He's growing up.
He's taking Spanish. And what are you gonna? What do you and your brother? What do you and MJ work as?
It's kind of obvious, isn't it?
Well, we work as streetwalkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it pretty obvious? All the DVDs that I have, and all the things that we do, we have to be streetwalkers.
Yeah.
That's what we are.
What else would we be?
Come on, you knew it. Well, what we really do is we both work these jobs that we're just sort of doing to get money at the moment. I work at the movie theaters, and you work at...
I work at a pet store.
And it's fine, we're doing it.
It's fine. It's better than other jobs I've had. At least one I can think of, but it's just
not
for me.
Dookish.
It's just...
Well, one thing we wanted to make sure we say in this video before we forget is to check out the new trailer for the synthetic cinema film Banshee.
Looks really cool.
And it's Banshee, the trailer to the extended version.
Right.
And we'll post a link on this side of the video for all of you to check out. And definitely comment on it. And yes, as some of you may know, me and MJ have a part in that film. And when it comes to DVD, believe me, we're going to make a whole video and announce it. Even when it just comes out to DVD in Europe, we'll do a video to announce what's out in Europe.
We'll try to do it in European.
Yes. And also, in a couple months, we're going to be filming the movie with them, Sasquatch Assault.
Yeah.
And we'll do a video when we show that. So I'm sure maybe we answered some of your questions already.
Probably, but
who knows?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
And are you going to do more videos of yourself eating yourself to death? I think he means splashing into shape.
Oh, that.
We'll do stuff like that.
If we do something with a theme, we don't do it twice unless we extend it or something. Jack
Move Johnny. Are you getting the exclusive Nickelodeon DVDs you can get only from Amazon? And yes, folks, if you didn't know, I found this out. A lot of people sent me this information, but I actually found it out on my own somehow. Doug, Hey Arnold, Unfabulous, what are the other? There's a bunch of them. Hey Arnold.
Right.
Drake and Josh. I'm just naming everyone there is.
Oh.
I don't remember the other ones, but they're putting a whole bunch of the Nickelodeon ones only on DVD through Amazon. They're burn on demand, which means Amazon makes them as you order them. So they're sort of DVDRs, but I just ordered the Doug set, and I'll let you know how it is, and if there's any good, I'll order more of them. And then Boxing Fan 666 said, when will you be releasing DVDs and shirts of Donna Murph? Well, DVDs are too much trouble, and there's too many problems with dealing with that.
Yeah, considering how many people want them, there'd be like so many to make. So
but shirts, at some point we may do them. But I don't know if we would do the shirts as like Shawn and M.J. or what.
Don and Murph shirt. Can you see like Hot Topic pimping those out?
But some people would be like, I don't want Don and Murph shirts. I want Shawn and M.J. shirts.
What fun would that be, having shirts with us on it?
Shirts look like this. Imagine this all day on a shirt.
I wouldn't look like this at all on a shirt.
How would you look on a shirt?
First of all, it'd be my whole body. I'd be like standing up making a cool pose or something.
Everything?
No, you don't get what I'm talking about.
Oh. And then they said, do you think the joke, what villains should be in the next Batman movie and who should play them? The thing is, like, I think they're talking about having, like, the Penguin in the next Batman movie. The thing is, the only good Penguin was Danny DeVito.
Yeah, I don't really see
Burgess
anyone
Meredith.
who could top that. Plus, thing is, well, first of all, how are they going to top? Well, everyone says The Dark Knight's like the best movie ever or whatever, you know. But how are they going to top that? Secondly, like, how are you going to bring someone in who can top Heath Ledger's performance? You know, it's...
Yeah, it says should the Joker be recast, and I don't think so.
Well, if they want to bring him back, you're going to have to. I mean...
If they're going to bring him back...
Well, you have to. I mean, it's not like you can...
You have to use somebody cool that can do it the same way.
Yeah, and there were two names, and one of them I really do believe in who can do it. But, I mean... Well, isn't the kind of the idea, like, in each one just to like, have it be a different villain? I mean, I really don't think they should make another Batman movie, really.
I think I've kind of had enough.
I mean, technically, they shouldn't have made those two to begin with, but, I mean...
That's costing a sore subject with many.
What do you mean?
I mean, I
know people are like, what are you talking about? This is the best one.
Here's the example
Get out of my face
The Dark Knight. The truth is, it was a good movie in, like, movie sense, for filming and angles and everything.
Yeah.
The best part of the movie was Heath Ledger, and there's no denying that. The problem is Christian Bale doing that... It was fine, but it really was not that moving. You know what I mean?
I'm like...
In many ways, it was more like a spoof of its own.
It was. It's like, I'm like watching, thinking, I'm waiting for Heath Ledger to come back on screen again. And the other good thing about that was the guy who did Two-Face. He was good, too. But beyond that, I was like, I don't know.
And Funny Boy 600.
Funny Boy 600.
No, 6,000.
6,000.
Hey, Shawn and M.J., what are your next big projects? Well...
Interesting question.
One that's secret, and it's very cool, but we can't mention anything about it, but...
Once it comes out, we will tell you what it is.
Yes, but it's very cool, and it's going to be exciting.
We're real proud about it.
And amazing.
Yes.
Are you getting a telephone call?
No, sometimes I feel like my leg's vibrating.
We already said, though, at some point Banshee will be on DVD.
Yeah.
You know, then we're doing Sasquatch Assault. And at some point, and another point, the other one we did, Garage Fever, will be on DVD.
I keep forgetting we did that.
Because we filmed it here.
Right, plus I was kind of drunk when I did it, so...
And then at some point, we may be going to Texas to do something else, a ghost movie, which we're hoping to be able to do.
Cool.
And,
yeah, and yes, these are not student films, these are real movies.
No, I'm trying to think if there's anything
else. And they're not
else.
independent either, they're real movies. They're not going to theaters, but they're real movies.
There's some other stuff, but they're not sure yet, so we can't really say.
They're uncertain, and some of these, they don't want us to talk about it. So, I mean...
They're secret.
Yeah, so it's like we don't want to upset the directors and blow it.
Fantastic.
They're real. Right, fantastic.
Demonistis. D-E-M-I-N-S-T-I-U-S.
Yes.
Fantastic. I don't know what that fantastic was to, but...
Well, thank you.
What are your favorite remakes, and what are your favorite...
Least favorite remakes? Thank you, Adam.
Like, remakes... The only, Willy Wonka, which was not really a remake...
That was not really a remake,
though. But in many people's eyes, it was. I like that.
That really was good in its own sense. It was just based from the book. It wasn't a remake.
No, but what are remakes? Like, what was a remake lately that was any good? Prom Night was awful remake.
Alright, Halloween?
That was a fine remake, but it was nothing that good. I mean, the beginning, I really liked the backstory stuff, and that was about
I really can't think of any. The Day of the Dead remake was terrible.
That was awful. The Dawn of the Dead remake was okay.
That was not bad.
The Night of the Living Dead remake that Tom Savini did was
I didn't even know that was made.
That was good.
What else? The Hills Have Eyes?
That was okay.
See, I was never really into the Hills Have Eyes to begin with, but I mean, still.
The second one was awful, though.
Alright, wasn't there also... There was another one.
Technically, The Ring is a remake.
The Ring? Well, that's more like, just a version.
An American interpretation.
So it's not really a remake, but that's hard to say. Technically, I really don't know any remakes I'm really big on, so...
Well, I guess there aren't too many.
It's hard to say. I mean, if you think about it, the Batman series is a remake.
Hey, Sean, other treat, so... Other threat zone.
Oh, that's clever, the way that guy...
Hey, Sean, where did you get your Zombie 2 poster? Thanks. I think that Zombie 2 poster came in the Zombie 2 DVD, I got. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Have Donnie XBW 420. Hey, have you any plans for a Don and Murph Halloween special this year?
Good question.
Maybe, but I was thinking about something else funny we might do. Well, I had this strange idea that maybe we'd actually get masks and actually trick or treat in real life, and then film it.
Yeah, yeah.
It was just this idea
so
that we
an
had
episode, it'd be like
shits and giggles.
actually be doing stuff on the street in masks
and see if like anyone said, "You guys seem a little old to be trick or treating."
Trick or treat. It's like we'd be like, "Hey, you're never too old to have fun."
We'd have to do it in the night shot to be able to see it. But
no, I know it'd probably be like in a green color. Plus, it wouldn't just be us. We might bring people with us to do it.
That's an idea. We might do another Nine Murph one, but like right now we're thinking about doing another short horror film. And we're concentrating on like certain things we can't say.
Yeah, certain like bigger stuff that's probably part of why you're not seeing as much stuff now is we're concentrating on this stuff and it's really time consuming.
Blackbird
film.
Hey guys, what's the biggest cinematic disappointment this year for you two? Well, we just saw it today, and it's Disaster Movie. Of course, could you have ever guessed that movie would suck shit? Could you have ever guessed? I never thought. I thought I was going in to see the greatest film of ever.
You thought you were going in to see Ghostbusters again?
Yeah. But boy, was I mistaken. I came out seeing Jumper. I'm joking, because you were talking about that today earlier.
What is people's problem? Like, you love to poke fun at a good movie and say it's bad just to piss me off.
I'm joking. It's called wit.
It's called being an asshole.
Oh.
And I got beer muscles. I'm not afraid to talk up today.
The Upper Room 477. What's your favorite horror film?
Haven't we been asked that before? I'm just saying we have, but we'll still answer it. I don't know if I have just one. That's the thing.
Horror film?
I have a few. One is Child's Play. Another's The Exorcist.
Haven't I done all those in those DVD updates?
You've said them so many times.
I feel like I've said everything.
I've answered them. People have asked me on personal messages, and I keep telling them the same thing. I don't have just one. Child's Play, Exorcist, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. Those are a few, I think. Day of the Dead, Return of the Living Dead. Those are most of them.
What time do we have to hit the streets tonight?
I think like about midnight.
Okay. Hey guys, Resident Evil 6.
Hello.
I guess there's been 5 other Resident Evils.
There have, so this is the newest one.
Hey guys, do you think Jack Black is overrated?
So what did you think? Be kind of wrong.
And the Ultimate Review said we did a review. I don't think Jack Black's overrated.
No, I mean
he's been in some movies I didn't care for that much, but I mean,
he's done good stuff. I mean, if you're talking about he's made out to be the funniest, biggest guy ever, that'd be overrated. But I mean, for what I've seen pepped up about him, he is pretty funny. And I mean, he does deliver what he's supposed to. So, from what I've seen, I don't think so.
I mean, I like him better with long hair.
No, I know. I mean, there are some guys I know what you're talking about who are overrated, but no. And what did I think of Be Kind Rewind? That was actually a half and half. Like the first half was like a funny comedy, and the second half was like a
severe, serious drama.
It was like a beautiful drama.
I wish they could have spoofed a few more movies. That's one thing I really didn't like.
I wish that the second half would have been more like them spoofing more movies.
That's the one thing.
But it was good though.
Drew4285. I have a couple questions.
Right.
What are your favorite Disney films? Live action Disney films. And I already know the one. The first one.
That's hard.
Is Shipwrecked.
All right. That was Disney.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's your favorite? And I'll just
go on. What's your favorite live action Disney? My all-time... This one actually is live action, and actually this one is actually my all-time favorite Disney movie in general, is Flight of the Navigator. And if a lot of you don't remember it, it's alright, because you'd have to be around my age to have seen it in the first place. So a lot of you teens who are watching, you probably haven't seen it. But it was good, so...
You saw Barrett Oliver?
No.
It didn't?
No.
Oh.
He
wasn't in that?
No.
I don't know if I've ever watched that movie.
I thought you said you saw it once. No, it was one of the ones where I asked you to watch it and you never get to it.
I don't think I watched that.
No, that was really good. Very, very well done.
Great. I'll definitely respect your opinion. What?
I take it you're being sarcastic.
No, I'll see it. I'll see it at some point. I want to make sure this isn't more than like 25 minutes. Because we're going to do other parts.
Right.
And then what?
What? Nothing. What's your favorite?
Coen Brothers film. I think There Will Be no, you know.
I don't know.
No Country for Old Men and Barton Fink, I believe. I don't like talking about the editing of things we use.
What programs?
Have you ever been to Los Angeles? Yes. Wise George,
Yes.
do you have a video of just how far MJ can throw a tennis ball with that long bat throwing thing he got from Petco, PetSmart, whatever? If not, go to a football field and measure it. Well, we don't have a video of it, but
wow.
I guess...
For a minute, I'm thinking, how does this person like? Oh, I had that in a video. I was gonna say, is this someone who knows me? No, we didn't, but I'll do it. I mean, I actually tried it in a field. I could throw it like halfway across the field, if you're ever wondering.
And this guy, Salone 92, said, "Have you seen the film The Burbs starring Tom Hanks and Bruce Dern?" Yes, I have, and I love it. Have you?
I have not seen it.
How have you not seen that movie?
I knew I'd get burned for it. I knew this guy would burn me, other people would burn me, and you're burning me. And I really do not appreciate getting burned because I coincidentally didn't see something.
Then you better go see it.
So I don't get burned.
You get burned.
What about burned? More like harassed.
If your car could have any color, what would it be? And what color would it be? No, if you could have any car.
Any car, what would it be?
A DeLorean, although it'd be a little hard to get in and out for a fat guy like me.
A few, yeah, DeLorean, the Ghostbusters Ecto-1, or maybe like a Maserati or a Mustang. It'd be either silver or dark green.
I was simple.
Like gun, like gray silver.
Tech Hubble X. I have only one simple question. How old are you two? And so one guy said 24 eats. No, it's 22.
NMJ. How old are you, NMJ?
Spudhead.
24. No, we're not 24.
Your name's Mahomey. I already told everybody.
My name is not Mahomey. What is your problem?
Mahomey.
I thought we discussed earlier you wouldn't harass me in this video for no good reason.
I thought your name was Mahomey.
That's not my name.
Well, remember you told me that your real name is a name from a foreign country?
Yeah, and I didn't want to tell anybody what it was because I didn't want to get harassed for my heritage.
Mohinez.
No, that's not my name, and I'm not.
Moini?
No, I'm not saying it in this video either.
But why do I know you have to know your foreign country name, but no one else can know?
Well, because it's one thing if just you harass me about it, because you harass me about everything else as it is, but like I don't want the whole internet harassing me about my heritage name.
Okay, Spudhead 66. What film sequel is better, A Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th?
Film sequel? That's hard to say. They were both really good.
Both.
Wait.
No, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, the Friday the 13th was good, but Nightmare on Elm Street 2 was better.
This guy's asking. You're gonna like this one. Superman 1281.
Hello.
Hey Sean, why does it seem you always pick on MJ? Either you push him or put him down verbally. That can't be acting. Be serious.
Yeah, Sean. Why do you always do that to me?
You all do know.
Are you what?
Everyone has to realize something. The people that you see in these Q&As and all of our videos, they're a false version of us.
Yes.
First of all, the versions of, and if you've watched through this video, you'll find this out. The version of us around the town are boyfriends. They're closeted homosexuals.
They're supposed to be like closet gay guys.
And they're dating each other and in love with each other, and that's the whole plot to those things. They're not real.
No.
What we do is real.
Everything we do is fake.
But that's the thing, so just know that when you're watching those videos.
That makes it more interesting.
It makes it more fun.
And yes, it seems real, and actually some of my own personal friends have gotten mad at me, and then I'm being serious, some of my personal close friends have gotten real mad because these videos seemed really real, and they even said, you want to do this? I'm like, no, I gotta film this. And they thought I lied to them, and I'm like, no, that video is fake. I really did what I told you I did.
Like right now, you're sort of seeing the real slightly.
Right now, we're being serious.
This exact moment.
Right now, we're being serious. Like that. Like some people have gotten real pissed at me for some of those, and I keep saying no, these are fake. Like most of those takes are like we have to do more than once. And what's funny is like most of you believe it. But thanks for really getting into it and buying it though. All right.
Hey guys, what do you think of
Lowly 176?
What do you think about Fright Night the movie? Well, we actually just watched some of that with Joe Fonz. Fright Night.
Yeah.
We loved
that vampire.
it.
Yeah, that was very good.
And then he said, and the new Lost Boys film.
I didn't see it all the way
I talked
through.
about that. It's not very good.
It's fine.
And then Lowly said, "Can you please say my name in a funny voice?"
Say my name in a funny voice. Who, you or me?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe you can say it funnier. I don't know.
Well, Smeggins.
Hello, Lowly. Well, Smeggins here.
Don't you sometimes feel like queer when you do that? Like when people say stuff like that, do a funny voice.
Yeah.
Does it make you kind of feel like...
Yeah, it gives me a haunting feeling when I see a bunch of teenagers or younger people ganging up around me. That's
Hello, Lowly.
Are you gonna let me talk or not?
Hi, Louie. Hey, Louie. Louie Anderson.
Hi, everyone. Tom Wakeoff here, speaking of Louie 176. Over and out.
You finished?
Can't say it twice. Lowly 176 is here in the house. Good sweet cakes all over my bum. Man, I'm coming down there, lowly 1756.
Enough of that.
Enough of that.
Cut that shit
It's
out.
been a nightmare when I've seen. I mean, I appreciate people want to see it, but do you know what it's like to have a bunch of teenagers, or what I should say is people younger than you, like ganging up around you, saying, do the voice," and then asking me to do stuff? It's like, I don't know, like I'm a circus freak or something.
Michael V. Cortez.
Hello, Michael V.
Hello. Do you like sweet or salty foods?
Sweet. No salt for me.
Wee moisture.
Moisture. Hello? Hello.
What's
wee.
the oldest movie you've ever seen?
That's a good question. I've actually thought about that a bunch of times. He means, when he says oldest, you know what I mean? Like, you know, the oldest
I'm
one.
sure I've seen things from the 20s.
Yeah, like, I think...
I think they're assuming that you and me only watch certain movies of old times. I mean, of like the 80s and 70s. We actually do watch older movies. We just don't discuss it much.
Yeah, we don't talk... I mean,
Sometimes you
80s
keep
and 90s
some
are our
things-
favorites, but, I mean, I've seen, like, you know, some of Buster Keaton's oldest stuff, or, like, the Marx Brothers, you know, all those guys, like Charlie Chaplin. I watched that, all that stuff. Some of that, like, the oldest stuff, like, I think The Kiss, and then remember, those are, like, small segments, those black and white projectors. Those are, like, some of the first things on film ever. I've seen those. So... yeah, that's probably what it would be.
7 Imon.
7 Iman. Hello?
Hey Sean, these questions are for both of you. I live in the UK. What do you think, or have you ever been to? I'd love to go to Europe and UK, but we just haven't.
Europe or
UK.
UK, yeah, I love it. Yeah, I'd love to go there.
Do you have any YouTube idols, anyone you look up to? No.
No?
No.
Well, a lot of them, let's just say I don't look up to them. That's all I'm going to say. But,
No, I don't really, to be serious, I don't really watch anybody on here but Shane Jensen.
to be serious,
I watch trailers, or I watch certain stuff that people send them to me, but I can't think of anybody. I watch the DVD updates, you know, Wet Movie, and I watch most
I
of
don't
the
even
DVD
watch,
updates.
I don't watch DVD updates at all.
And I watch certain reviews. Like no, I guess you could say the Angry Video Game.
I was going to mention
but
him.
the thing
I thought
is, he's not YouTube. He's his own thing.
he did his,
He
he's
just
like
posts
us.
commercials on here.
He did stuff like before YouTube, like us.
Wow.
So he doesn't really count. So was I going to get any of those?
Well, here, have a bit of this.
Thanks. But yeah. So I guess the answer is nobody really. The thing is, we only use YouTube to get seen, really. So
How did you and me meet up?
there's
on,
another
on
one
the
we already
street.
had. Yeah, on the street.
No, we met up in the 6th grade.
Yeah, we already answered that in another Q&A. We told the whole story, didn't we? Well,
Yeah.
most of it, a lot of it.
Do you like the movie Forrest Gump, or any Tom Hanks films? See you guys.
Majora 99. Yes, love Forrest Gump. Really good film. Tom Hanks. I loved Big. Loved how he did Woody in Toy Story. Tom Hanks has done a lot of really... He's like one of the most successful actors. He's done a lot of really good stuff, yeah.
And his son is just gorgeous.
I don't recall what his son looks like, but yeah.
Who's in the house plenty?
Okay.
More Mercer. Do you like Ren and Stimpy? Yes.
Yes, very much so.
Soggy T13.
Hello?
What does cool duder mean, and how did you think of it?
I always wondered that myself.
It's like, duder. You know how people say duder? What up, duder? Like a Bill and Ted?
Bill and Ted would say.
Well, it's sort of like cool duder. Like, you know what I mean? Cool, like a cool duder. Because when they say, hey, duder, well, it's a duder who's cool. What the fuck? The truth is, I made that name up for bullshit reasons at the beginning, and I didn't even plan on doing much with YouTube. It was just like a little thing in the beginning, and then it took off, and I'm stuck with it.
See, that's why I actually used my name.
There you go. There's a little insight you've never known. Do you like any of the following shows? South Park?
Yes.
Yes. Family Guy?
Yes.
It's alright. That 70s
You don't
show?
watch it enough.
I
70s
never
show?
watched it.
I watched some of it. It's kind of funny.
I watched like a second or so of it.
Right.
Scrubs, I've never watched it.
I've watched it. Scrubs is actually good too.
My Name is Earl was
Yes.
okay in the beginning, but went downhill.
Yeah, it was like Desperate Housewives. After like the first season, it was like...
Aquatine?
Yes.
Watched in the beginning, but haven't watched it in a long time.
I've watched it.
Metalocalypse, never watched
I don't
it.
even know what that is.
Psych, don't have any idea.
I don't know.
Reaper.
Don't know.
Don't know. Supernatural.
Never seen
I've
it.
heard of it, but never seen it. Chuck, heard of it, never seen
No.
it. And Falcon Beats it, never seen it.
Never heard of it.
Well, we're not too up on TV. I watch like Mythbusters.
I don't watch. There's not much stuff on TV. Like most of the shows that I actually watch now aren't on TV. They're on DVDs from shows that were out like 10 years ago or something. Like most of the shows, like actually, they were at the end of the season, so I wasn't watching anything on TV. So I mean, I watched a few sitcoms, but that was pretty much it.
And then, did you get my message about Unhappily Ever After? If so, what do you think? I think I watched it before, but don't remember much about it. Beavis, and we'll try and go through these quicker so we can get more done. Because it will make each part about 30 minutes or so.
Beavis.
369. Nintendo or PlayStation? I think Nintendo.
I like them both.
No,
but
both are
but
good.
Nintendo a bit more.
Amy, own 11. My name's
Hello?
Morgan. Would like to say...
Morgan?
What would you say is the greatest from the date? And the second question, what do you think the summer's best movie was besides The Dark Knight?
Best movie was besides... Truth is, Dark Knight was not one of the best films in the summer.
We're going to get so much shit for that, though.
But the thing is, it wasn't. Why should we lie about that?
The thing is, though, is there a rule that we have to think it's the best movie of all time?
I mean, everyone keeps
the
loves
thing
to
is,
say
we
it.
liked it.
I mean, it was good.
It was good.
I mean,
and when we reviewed it, we were serious. We liked it.
yes.
And everything we said was true about it, but it's just...
Truthfully, was it the best film of
Not
the
the
summer?
best.
I mean, like, I liked Wally was way better than that.
I think Wally, I think Sarah
There was nothing about Wally that was
Forgetting
not
Sarah
good.
Marshall was good.
Yeah.
Tropic Thunder was good. Pineapple Express was alright.
Pineapple Express, it was funny. But
Not like the best.
yeah, Iron Man was one of the best, too. That was just, thing is, so, like, what was the best, what do you think the
And the
summer's
goriest
best movie
thing-
was? I'd probably Wally, I guess.
A glorious movie? I don't know.
One of them was Saw, I think.
I just watched a good one yesterday called Homesick, though. Everyone should watch that.
Was Day of the Dead gory, or was that...
That was gory, yeah.
It was, I remember it.
King, I feel like I talked about that. That video had so many views. I feel like I've discussed that so much.
Right.
King Revolution.
Hello?
Hey, Shawn and M.J., keep
Hey.
up the great work.
Thank you.
What's your favorite 2D movie?
2D animated movie. That's a good question.
Little Nemo.
That's hard. There's like a lot of them I really like. Let's see. American Tail, Land Before Time. I think DuckTales, Search for the Lost Lamp. 2D animated movie. That's another one. Shoot, there's like a few more. Like there's actually like a number of them. I don't know if I have just one favorite, but that's a good question.
What movie are you really excited for 2009? This might be weird, but I don't even know anything's come out in 2009.
I heard there was another Superman, but I thought it was going to be a sequel, but apparently it's going to be a remake. So I don't know.
Bass owns. Where do you work to afford all those DVDs? We just said Streetwalkers.
We're streetwalkers, darn it.
What's your favorite movie?
I already answered that question.
We also work at the church. We collect the money and keep it.
Yeah.
Bruce Venkman.
Hello, Bruce Venkman.
Will you be dressing up on Halloween this year? If so, what will you be dressing as?
Well, we already answered part of that question earlier. We haven't really discussed that yet.
I don't
What we
know.
were going to be.
I can't say who I wanted to be. I wanted to be Boobs.
Well, I was originally, before you told me the Halloween, I was going to dress as the Joker and hand out candy like I always do. I was dressed as one of the hottest items, that I like, but...
Hot item?
One of the most popular characters of the year that people can recognize, that kids would be all
you
right
dressed
with.
as a hot item.
I knew I should have watched what I said, because you always grind me for it. But then again, when you said the whole trick-or-treating idea, it's like, well, I guess I
Can
can...
be a hot item.
I guess because of what you want, I can kiss my plans out the window.
Hot item.
And I should have said that, because I'm not going to ever hear the end
If
of it.
Ash from Evil Dead franchise battled Leatherface in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, who would be victorious?
I don't know much about Evil
Ash.
Ash. I don't know. Well, Leatherface was kind of clumsy, so probably Evil Ash. I don't even know anything about Evil Ash, and he probably would.
Well, we're up to 29 minutes, so see you for part 2. Hopefully it'll be up, not much longer after this one. But believe me, give it some time. Enjoy.